Johanna Duggar is opening up about a difficult time in her life. While appearing on her sister's podcast, Johanna shared about her daughter Annabelle's stillbirth in 2019. The mom of three shared that her grieving process was hard, noting that she was in a fog for about 6 months. While appearing on the Jinger and Jeremy podcast, Johanna spoke with her siblings Jinger Duggar and Jessa Duggar and candidly opened up about her 2019 miscarriage. As she began discussing her story, Johanna got emotional and started to tear up. "I guess looking back, I did have kind of a gut feeling of something may not be right," said Johanna. "But also I'm like, I don't want to over-exaggerate. I don't want to read into things. I just remember feeling so numb leaving the ultrasound." Johanna then went down a really hard road with husband Austin Forsyth and was forced to deliver her baby daughter Annabelle early at 20 weeks. "That was extremely hard, having to go through the whole delivery process. I'm so thankful that I had my mom there that had been through it before," she continued. "And I had a really good support team, but even with all of that it was extremely difficult." A few days after her daughter was born, Johanna and Austin honored their late daughter with a funeral ceremony and a burial, but Johanna noted that dealing with the physical and emotional stress of Annabelle's death took longer. You recover physically, you stop bleeding," she said. "You have to kind of move on, and someone told me, they're like, I went through a loss and it took me a long time. There's no set timeline. When I've talked to other people, I've shared that with them," Johanna explained. "Like, hey, it took me 6 months. I felt like I was in a cloud for 6 months. I felt like I was in a fog. It's postpartum, your body's going through kind of a shock. And then that timeline is going to be different for people." She went on to address other parents who faced loss directly, saying that they have to give themselves grace because it takes time to process something like that. "Don't put yourself on this, I have to bounce back," Johanna said. "There's gonna be days where you can have joy, but the next day may be really hard and you're hit with that grief again. There's no set timeline." Earlier this month, Johanna celebrated Annabelle's 6th heavenly birthday with an emotional Instagram post shared on Instagram. The mom wished her daughter a happy heavenly birthday alongside a series of photos taken during her pregnancy and in the hospital. "Happy heavenly 6th birthday Annabelle Elise Forsyth July 1st, 2019 wrote Duggar, adding, "Some photos may be disturbing to some." One black and white photo captured Annabelle's feet, while another shot showed Duggar and her husband holding their daughter in the hospital, along with a mirror selfie Johanna snapped while she was pregnant. In the post, the Counting on Star confirmed that Annabelle weighed 4.8 ounces and was 7 inches long. Johanna Duggar Forsyth, a well-known figure from the Duggar family, has been a staple in the spotlight since her childhood. However, her latest revelation about the heartbreaking loss of her daughter is something that many of her followers weren't prepared for. In a deeply emotional post, Johanna opened up about the pain of losing her daughter, Annabelle Elise Forsyth, who was stillborn at 20 weeks. In a raw and vulnerable confession, Johanna shared how she felt in a fog for 6 months following her daughter's death, a difficult journey she hadn't anticipated. The Duggar family has always been open about their lives, and Johanna in particular has been a frequent presence in the media. She married Austin Forsyth, and together they have 2 children, Gideon and Evelyn. However, when Johanna became pregnant with their 3rd child, the joy quickly turned to sorrow. Their story is one of heartbreak, grief, and the slow path toward healing, and Johanna's willingness to share her experience is not just for her own healing but also to support others who may have experienced similar pain. The loss of a child is a tragedy that no parent should have to endure. For Johanna, this loss marked the beginning of a dark and confusing period. In her post, she described feeling as though she was in a constant state of numbness after receiving the devastating news. "I felt like I was in a fog," Johanna admitted. "For 6 months, I went through the motions but felt disconnected from everything. It was as if I was living in a dream and nothing felt real. Losing a child, especially during pregnancy, is a profound experience that affects every aspect of a parent's life. Johanna shared that she initially had difficulty understanding how she could possibly heal from such a profound loss. She explained how she struggled with feelings of disbelief and guilt, questioning if there was something she could have done differently. "You wonder, why didn't I know something was wrong? Was there something I missed?" she shared. "You're not prepared for that kind of pain, and it makes you question everything." In the immediate aftermath of her stillbirth, Johanna found herself withdrawing from social media and even from the public eye. "I felt like I couldn't face the world," she said. "I didn't know how to process what had happened, and I didn't want to talk to anyone about it. I just wanted to be left alone in my grief." The emotional and mental toll of losing a child took a heavy toll on Johanna's mental health. For 6 months, she described herself as living in a haze, trying to navigate the everyday responsibilities of life but feeling disconnected from everything around her. "I felt like I was just going through the motions," she confessed. "I had days when I just wanted to stay in bed and cry. It was hard to be motivated for anything. Even the simplest tasks felt overwhelming." It wasn't until later that Johanna was able to fully confront the depth of her grief. She admitted that at first, she tried to push the pain away and avoid confronting her emotions, but eventually, she realized that she had to face them head-on in order to heal. "The fog eventually lifted, but it wasn't a smooth process," she explained. "It was a long road. There were moments when I thought I might never feel like myself again, and that was a hard truth to accept." Through her struggle, Johanna learned that healing isn't linear. "Some days were better than others," she said. "And some days, the grief would come flooding back like a wave. It's a painful process, and there's no timeline for when it ends. You just have to give yourself grace." Despite the emotional turmoil, Johanna also found solace in the support of her husband, Austin. Together, they leaned on each other to navigate the grief, and Austin's steady presence was a lifeline for Johanna during some of her darkest moments. "Austin was my rock," she shared. "There were times when I didn't have the strength to face the day, but he was always there, comforting me and reminding me that it was okay to feel the way I did." The couple's 2 children, Gideon and Evelyn, also played a significant role in their healing process. While the pain of losing Annabelle was undeniable, Johanna shared how the presence of her children provided her with moments of joy and distraction. "They gave me a reason to smile, even when I didn't feel like smiling," she said. "I would look at them and be reminded that, while we were grieving, we still had so much to be thankful for." One of the most difficult parts of losing Annabelle, Johanna revealed, was knowing that her daughter would never experience the world outside the womb. "We had so many dreams and hopes for her, and they were all taken away in an instant," she explained. "There's a special kind of pain that comes with knowing your child will never grow up, never speak, never walk. That's something no one can prepare you for." Despite the immense pain, Johanna also emphasized the importance of hope in the healing journey. "I had to remind myself that grief doesn't mean I've lost my faith," she said. "I know God is with me through all of this. Even when I felt lost and alone, I clung to the belief that He understands my pain and is walking alongside me in the midst of it." Johanna's openness about her grief and the difficult months following Annabelle's stillbirth has resonated with many people, especially those who have experienced similar losses. Her vulnerability has provided a sense of comfort and connection for others who may feel isolated in their grief. "It's important to me to let others know that they're not alone," Johanna said. "Grief is a long and complicated journey, but it's a journey we don't have to walk alone."